Okay, well, let's go put down a fancy foldable table. Who gets a foldable table? You do. Oh, that is fancy. Ah, that's nice. Well, I guess we'll leave them open. Okay. Now that looks off center now, doesn't it? I don't know if I can do anything about that though, so I'm not going to worry about it. Wasn't McGruff the name of the anti-drug mascot dog in like the 90s? I think before the 90s even. But yeah, hey, original Stoic. Yeah. Take a bite out of crime. If you will. And don't do drugs that I have now made you aware of the existence of. But don't do them, even though you now know that's a thing you can do. But, like, don't. Just don't do it. I think the number of stories of people who were in programs like DARE, and they're like, we didn't even know about the existence of these drugs until like local police officers came and told us all about them. Like, I think you should have gone with the ignorance is bliss. Is that a fun fact, Kozum? Is that fun? I don't know if it's not fun. That's a fun thing. What's the least fun fact? You know. I feel like, because I feel like fun fact is replaced like trivia or did you know or oh wow, here's a thing. But like, what's the least fun fact you know? But that does not surprise me because, again, I mean, you had to be aware of all the drugs to be telling kids not to do them. Like, you know, like you had to know they was out there. All right, this is so ridiculous. I was just here. I think when I think of fun fact, that's awful because I didn't watch the show Friends very much, but I remember very distinct because it was on one of the syndications, and who was one of them had a boring, no, even like after airing, it was just like on, but who had the boring boyfriend who was like, you know, like, what is it? A peanut is not a nut, it's a legume. That's like fun fact, a peanut's not a nut, it's a legume. It might not be a peanut, but like I always distinctly remember them trying to act like the boyfriend. Was it? I don't think so. Maybe it was. You know what? We're gonna find out. Hey Jory, welcome on in. Oh, maybe it was. Wait, no, I thought it was Friends. Maybe it was Third Rock. Then, but I think okay, what's even worse is I barely watched Third Rock. Oh my gosh. Then I guess I'm remembering the boring, like, maybe it's when their drunk friend, and I mean alcoholic friend, wasn't drinking and then he was boring and I'm replacing that with that. But also the legume quote is used other places too. Like, I also feel like, hold on. Do I dare? Because I'm thinking the other show where I know I would have heard it from. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's the funny thing. Oh my gosh. So a lot of people on the internet have associated the someone saying, you know, a peanut's not a nut, it's a legume. And they're trying to figure out which comedy they associated it with. And somebody just asked, was it on Cheers? Was it on Frasier? Was it on something else? And they're like, we think it's from Third Rock, maybe? But then, of course, the people like, well, I didn't really watch Third Rock that much, but apparently I watched, like, enough. Why am I here? Oh, yeah, I gotta talk to McGruff. Like, what? Why did I come here? Herman's Head. Oh my gosh. That was quite the show. What do you want? Okay, you are going to need to brighten up, mister, or I'm not taking you anywhere. I need to go to the sea so I can throw you in it because you're so mean. I'm glad you're eager to help me move, but I haven't finished packing yet. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the sprites. So you're saying you found more of them in the mountain? And you need to bring them to a volcano in the Cerulean Sea. Did I just get, oh. I got retroed. Let's go back to the game. Those sprites, they must have been there since we mined the last rocks. Releasing smog after the rest of Bear Empire. I should have listened to Laura. Yeah, sounds like you should have listened to your wife. Which, you know, sorry to remind you of your wife, but yeah. Seems like I have to hurry up with my packing then. Let's get those things home as soon as possible. However, last time I went, my old train had a lot of work done to be able to handle the journey. We need to give yours the same treatment, but I can't do all of it on my own. Tell me what to do. We need to waterproof the hull. You should ask a blacksmith to make us waterproof covers. Then I need someone who knows the currents of the sea. Maybe Loretta? We should look into heat-proofing the interior as well, considering your peculiar passengers. I'll let you get to work. Come see me when you've got any news. You just gave me a whole bunch of work to do. So I gotta talk to a blacksmith about waterproof covers. I gotta talk to Loretta about the ocean currents. And I gotta talk to an inventor about heat-proofing the train interior. Gee willikers, I got so much to do today. I think I'm going for side quests, because this is redonk. Yes, let's go talk to Rua, because they were bored and needed something to do. Evergreen Cross, let's go! The problem is I can't keep doing it. It's so silly. I need to have, like, some scripts on hand of old radio shows when the filter is kicked in so I can just read something and that way I can focus on that. Not look at the gams on that tomato. That could be a fun read. It reminds me of, I think the audiobook for World War Z was much more of like a performance. Wasn't the, like, Like there was one audiobook for World War Z where it was like they did it, but it was multiple voices, so you kind of got the whole idea of the thing. And is that what I'm thinking of? Maybe? I don't listen to audiobooks. Dragging me kicking and screaming into podcasts has been difficult. You were thinking earlier today about the Superman radio show because who gets excited about a bird or a plane in the sky? I think the look up in the sky was more of, what is that? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, because like, you know, what could that be? So I think that's the excitement of the who gets excited about like that. It was more like back in the days when random people on the street would just talk to each other without like giving them the stink eye. So some random woman is like, look up in the sky. And then everybody around her is like, is it a bird? No. Is it a plane? No. Then what are you looking at? Oh, I guess it must be Superman because he's the only other thing that could be up there. I do sort of miss the days when you could just talk to people, but sometimes the people who want to talk to me are you, so ugh. Maybe it wasn't, okay, so maybe it was different narrators. I'm probably confusing a whole lot of different things, to be honest. I've never listened to an audiobook. No, that's not true. Well, no. Is it? No, I don't think I've actually listened for long periods of time to an audiobook. I got the 50 Shades of Grey audiobook as a joke. Like somebody was like, oh, you'd find it really amusing. And I never listened to it. Because I mean, I already knew the quality of the story, so I just wasn't. Why are we standing out here in the rain? Why are we doing this? What do you want? People are so friendly around here. What? We're here. Yeah, I have eyes, you know. All right, look, you can just go and do your own thing. I'm not here for this sullen teenager bullshit. All right. Are you having fun? Not really. Hold up. We should make it a competition. I don't want to do this. I just brought you here. No? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll skip stones. We've already got the pond and rocks. The one that can skip a stone the farthest is the winner. Got it? Go, find a good rock. A decent-sized, even rock. It has a pinkish hue with little specks of glitter in it. Nah. A big, gray, lumpy rock. It's pretty heavy, but looks cool. I just want you to know, Rua, you were being really rude, and you just asked me to go find a rock, and you are standing by a lake. I don't know if you have seen the beginning of any episode of Law and Order, but I'm just saying. Maybe you should be nicer to people when you're standing next to large bodies of water. A brown, thin slice of rock with sharp edges. There's something special about it, though. Yeah, I think that's the one. Drip Dasher. The rock has a name. Like, oh, can we pick each of these up? Big Boss. Debbie Derby. An almost perfectly round, dark, and heavy ball of a rock. It's quite impressive. I have not seen the TikTok. Oh, goodness. This is dangerous. I'll just stand here then. A flat bluish rock with gray stripes. It fits perfectly into the paw, as if saying, skip me. The problem is, look at these rocks. This is huge. Huh. Night, nice. I do appreciate the way we're naming the rocks like it's a competitive, you know, like we are competitive rock skippers. Oh my gosh, is there competitive rock skipping? Okay, there's no more rocks over here. There must be competitive rock skipping. Also, Bastion, I think I need help. I need waterproofing for my train. Going out to sea? It's a big job. I would need 6 pieces of silver and 4 pieces of gold. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. I'll start working on the blueprints. You just bring me the metal and I'll help. Why do you need silver and gold to waterproof my train? Is this like an anime thing? Are you gonna cast some magic with the silver and gold on my, like, what? What? I found a stone to skip. All right, you ready to race me with it then? I found a really good one myself. Bring it on! That's what I want to hear. All right, I'll go first so you can see how it's done. Not bad, huh? Okay, your turn. Show me what you got. How about that? Not bad. I'm pretty sure we ended up with a tie. No, we didn't. Hey, that was pretty fun. Want to give me a ride back home? No, you're rude. I mean, I guess. Sure, whatever. Come on. You butt. Now I have a bunch of pretty rocks, so I do appreciate that. Sit down, you pain in the ass. Alright, let's put all these rocks on the shelf, where they belong. Oh, nice. I got a shelf for my rocks. Okay, you want to go back to Trough. I need silver and gold, right? 6 silver and 4 gold. I actually think I have that. So we may as well do that while we're here. Yes. Don't know why you need it, but alright. Oh, wait, I think there's a shortcut that goes immediately to Bastion's workshop, right? Yeah. A lot of silver and gold will be needed to complete the waterproof covers. Alright. I brought your precious metals. I got the metal. Yes, I see. Let's get to work. All done. They turned out good. Here you go. Good luck out there. Okay, so we gotta take the waterproof covers to McGruff. Let's take Rua back to Trough. I do kind of miss, like, Animal Crossing. I'd like it if there was a new Animal Crossing on the way, but I understand if, like, they haven't. It feels like with that, they have to really decide, like, how deep they want to go, how much, you know, what new stuff, what old stuff, and things like that. And I also wonder, will a new Animal Crossing take off the way the most recent one did? Because, you know, we'll have it, but there won't be a pandemic. It'll just be now. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens with the Direct. The Partner Direct was fun. Oh, right, we gotta go back to Trough. All right. Oh, that's easy. One station away. And then after that, we'll go to... Oh, you know what? Since we have to talk to an inventor, where's our inventor friend? Carlos is in Tome Dig. So after that, we will go to Tome Dig. And then we need to go to Barren Pyre Beach. So then we'll go to Barren Pyre. All right. Now we're set to go. Yeah, I have to admit, a lot of the ones in the Partner Direct were not... A lot of the ones in the Partner Direct didn't really super appeal to me. But I don't really have, like, Square Enix in my blood kind of thing. So, yeah. I'm not always into pixel art JRPG style things. And I was like, yeah, it's all right. I did not get a Switch 2. Hey, Leo, welcome on in. I didn't get a Switch 2. And I think about the only thing that might cause me to get one is Animal Crossing. But the problem is I barely use my current Switch, so nah, it's hard. It's hard to justify another one just yet. All right. So I think taking Rua anywhere else was just, I want to get out of Trough, which I totally understand. You know, you just wanted to go somewhere, and I get it. I sometimes have that too. I used to have more wanderlust than I do now. Like, oh, where'd you go? There you are. We made a pretty big splash today. Yeah, I actually wasn't that bored for once. You can have this. And let's hang some other time or whatever. See ya. Oh, I got Rua's cap, didn't I? I can be cool and emotionally detached just like you, right? Cool. All right, well, let's get going to Tome Dig. See, yeah, I've been very bad on the thing to travel with front. So my Switch sits in its dock connected to the TV. I had the Logitech cloud gaming device, and it unfortunately required too much dedicated internet, and the way it did stuff was not fun. I don't have a Steam Deck. I don't have an Ally. Ooh, pardon me. And generally, yeah, I don't think about gaming when I travel. So I did put Balatro on my phone. So I started playing that when I travel, but mostly when I travel, I read. I was going to do something. Oh, I was going to check the new outfit I got. Play date. I don't know what that is, Mur, what is that? Okay, so we just got the cap. Oh, no. No. Yeah, nah. They're okay. I don't pay close enough attention to Balatro to be quote unquote good at it, but it's still fun. Okay. there's a cardinal out there. Okay, well, there was a cardinal out there. Bye, cardinal. I did, I used a few on my PC. Wow, I pulled Ronin into chat just like Maya Sundaresh pulling 3 into the 3rd dimension. That is a very limited understanding joke. And I get it if you have no idea what I'm talking about. That's okay. What am I here for? Oh, an inventor. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, there are basically like possibly 3 or 4 people in chat that would understand that joke. Hello! The moment I saw Nora, I knew it was what? Okay. Am I a fool for falling for someone so fast? Perhaps. But I have always believed you cannot choose who to love. Very true. My heart belongs to her, and I do not want it back. It's windy in Salsglade, no, but the wind is a nudge in a direction I may not have walked otherwise. Oh. Okay, wait a second. If I'm not supposed to talk to you, then who am I supposed to talk to? Because, oh, you're a pharmacist. You're not an inventor. Hold on a second. Who's the inventor? Orchardist. I like it. Devin is the inventor. Devin. Devin. All right. I thought you were an inventor. You're a pharmacist. Which means you could probably hook me up, but you know what? Never mind. Okay, in that case, we're going to go to Barrenpire Beach. But yeah, Bellatra on the phone was nice because yeah, when I just got tired of doing anything else, I just played that. So when I was last in Philly, I played Bellatra on the way to and from, and then when we were just chilling in a coffee house, which is a little ways away from the convention center, so I haven't taken many other people there. I had to check out at like 11, but my train wasn't until 3, so we just kind of sat there and hung out in the coffee shop for a few hours, and my partner and I ended up playing Bellatra like on my Mac together, like making the decisions together. So I have it on, because I have it on Steam, so it's on Mac as well, but yeah. And I'm the same, Mur. I have unlocked different Jokers on different platforms, so I'm like, I'm really hoping I get Wade. I don't have that on this yet. Oh, I need coal. Okay, we're moving right along. Dug-a-dum, dug-a-dum. Let's put this here. Oh, wow, it is too big to put anywhere. Okay, never mind. Guess we'll just hold on to you. That's a funny thing, is something will fit in a box just fine in your pocket, but the minute you need to put it anywhere else, it can't be the box. It has to be a massive everything. Almost there. I forgot to take an ad break, so I'm going to do that now. We'll get to the beach in Barrenpire. I'll take another quick ad break, and then we'll finish out Locomoto. I'll do my best to condense these down to small bites for the Let's Play on YouTube. And the only thing I've done off stream is just decorate the train, so you haven't missed. If you're watching on YouTube, you have not missed anything. But also, if you like this game, I encourage you to pick it up. If you like a life sim that has as fast or as slow a pace as you'd like, I think this one works really well. It isn't too demanding in terms of having to make friends with people. However, there is definitely the travel time is the problem. Okay, we're gonna hang out at the beach for a moment.